Bam. BGM off. Sandstorm audio on. Okay, a little bit of a lag there. That's a little bit of a spike. Oh, okay. Jeez. Man, somebody drank from his coffee cup or something. A little spicy there, it seems. But yeah, the first map is going to be on, of course, Tideway. This is Tideway West. This is, of course, the old classic map Sinjar. It's gone by many names over the years, although thankfully a little less Dorito dusty than it used to be back in the day. Still very orange, very special. This is a map that's been in the game since the source mod days back in 2007. And with it being 2025 now, it's been nearly 20 years of this map's existence. It's a very, very... this is one of the maps, I think especially, that was billed as... It was one of the cool maps they really showed off when the second game, Insurgency Source, or 2014 as it's commonly called, by other players as well, was shown in the demo reels and shown as like footage of the game. You had a team that was like pushing through objectives over here, so they spawned right over here. And look how far back this map goes. It's crazy. Look at this huge expansion. This is awesome. But anyways, yeah, they spawned back over here. They then ran up. They're on the sides here. They're getting shot at over here. Ran up on the side here. It was awesome. But it is definitely a long and old, and from many a moon ago. But classic. And and their team killing each other. Very nice. And you have to be careful with team killing, of course, because if you do it too much, you will get kicked from the server. If you do it again too much, you could get banned from the server. So be careful with team killing, folks. It's fun once or twice, but once you start doing it too much, you'll the disrespect. If you do it too much, you will get in trouble for it. So be careful with that stuff, by all means. But in any case, team's getting ready to go here. Equipment-wise, Fanny, as usual, rocking the the Vector. That is their favorite weapon of choice. Now we're rocking the M1 Garand, having a Garand all the time. Pumpkin Spice running the FAMAS. Alvin. This is the first time we've seen Touch Grass this tournament. I had a feeling they were going to do pretty good this tournament, so we've been kind of following around the other teams. And here's where we ended up. So, interesting to see nonetheless. I was going to hopefully catch Enemy West versus Touch Grass, but the timing didn't line up. But don't worry, I had a feeling they were going to win it and go to the final. And here we are at the final. So playing for Touch Grass, we have Pumpkin Spice, of course. Hadus? I always butcher it. I apologize. Smoking Darts, Alvin, and Victor. Playing for Tusk, as usual. The same folks you know well, I'm sure. Nar, Grandma, Salmon, Fanny, and William playing on there. Now, they're calling live on a restart. Everyone's got their kits loaded out. Looks like they are not playing the pistol round. We'll be playing standard gameplay here. Tusk versus Touch Grass. And the names even lined up before I even tried to look to see if it was right. I love it when that happens. By happenstance, it just happens to line up. So, very cool. And here we go. First round on the board. This is on Tideway. This is your grand final, best of one, game one, side one, all down to this. Here comes the nade set. Long ways across towards that Bravo side. Let's get the extra round to see where things are at and what's happening. Oh, and Hadias gets the first kill there. First nade onto Fanny, trying to clear out Bravo, but Hadias will get there first. Grandma will pick up Victor on the way and take down Smoking Darts as well. Grandma doing a good job of holding the line here. They get off of Bravo. Interesting call. Pumpkin Spice rotating around. Alvin catches out Grandma. Gets the trade. And another onto William as well. Alvin getting some good work done on this Bravo side. Uh-oh, here comes the grenade. Nar, oh, well cooked. Gets shot from behind. The back shots, but yet, as all this craziness happens, Insurgents end up coming out on top, taking the round. Touch Grass getting the first one on the board there. Well done. Well cooked. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there will be no pistol rounds on the grand finals. Just confirmed. So, in any case, kind of could tell from the big guns coming out. Like, oh, this is some interesting pistol sizes. Yeah, this is a grand finals, of course, and yeah, there'll be no pistol round. That's okay. This is the best of three. It's going to be a long one, but hopefully a good one. We will see how this plays out. Touch Grass, very, very interesting lead to start with. Good objective control, good map control around Bravo. Grandma getting some work done, but couldn't quite get it all done there. Let's see what Hadias can do now. Grenade in position, well cooked. Here comes the bang. Smokes as well. It's a hellfire out there. Lots of shots downrange. Alvin gets the first kill on the Salmon. Diaz, though, takes down Fanny. But Grandma trades just as quickly. Hops into Bravo. Gets on the capture. Smoker Dart's looking to trade and take down Grandma. But no, Grandma gets the kill and sets Pumpkin Spice now trying to take down Grandma. And Grandma says no. Get out of here. This is my house. This is my property. Get off my lawn. It's the 4th kill. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Grandma. Who doesn't love their grandma? Look at that. 4K on. That was a 5K. That was an ace. What? Grandma acing it in the grand finals? Oh my God. What? Oh, the whole team just crumbled and fumbled. What happened? Touch grass. I know it's a desert, but there's some grass here, right? Somewhere. See, there's grass right there. Oh. Oh. This is going to be interesting. Victor. Oh, there you go. He's healing. He's healing. Don't worry. He's going to the grass. See, he's touching grass. We're good. See, they're getting their ducks in a row here. What a start to this event. This is crazy. But here we go. Nar with a nice long pickup. Takes off Pumpkin Spice. Victor looking for the long sweep. Not a bad idea. Fanny going to run into B here. Simon and Grandma, though, clearing out the other side of TG. Great control of Bravo here and great out presence as well. Selma takes down Alvin. Huge play here by Salmon. Salman running through. Oh, the hip fire. Grandma still got the shot. That's all right. 2-1. Tusk coming in for the lead once again. Tusk. Whew. Man, I think they're going to take it. You coming into this, I thought, yeah, maybe touch grass. I mean, they've been pretty dominant this whole run up, but hey, this is possible. Tusk is looking like they're about to take the whole event here. It's obviously a little early on to call it that they're going to win the whole thing, but map 1-wise, touch grass. Let's see. I mean, there's some good names on here. Good names on both sides of here. So this is a pretty strong lineup here. But let's see how this plays out. Who's coming up next? Alvin rocking the Painter's outfit. Interesting grenade throw. Not a bad idea. Oh, double nade! And Fanny getting a nade as well. Touch grass. Artillery fire from the heavens. Knocks down to just 2 remaining players, Smoking Darts and Victor, who are on the outside. Smoking Darts way far away from any objective. So Smoking Darts trying to snipe with that KS. It's a strong weapon, but it ain't that strong, my guy. You might need something a little bit longer. I mean, you got the world's tiniest little breaching charge shotgun here trying to shoot across 100 meters. Not this formula for success, but it will shoot that far. Takes down Fanny, but that will be post capture, so Fanny will not respawn on that. Well timed. 4 remaining in this clutch attempt here. 1 close. They're coming in from the top. Smoking Darts, are they ready for it? They actually came in from the bottom, running right around here. They're baiting it out. Smoking Darts, the mind games, they are tricking them. See, they're in position. On this side, right across, is our other player here looking to make a move. Looks like that is Salmon trying to bait out this shot here. Smoking Darts is going to move up and around. He sees the player rotating and easily gets the kill on the Salmon. 3 remaining on this clutch attempt here. 5v1 to 3. Where are they going to go next? See, Smoking Darts taking some shots already. They're eager for it. Smoking Darts going to rotate out and around. There is a player on the outside there. Who is that? It's not Grandma. That is going to be Nar. Actually, no, it's going to be William. No, who is that? Smoking Darts, though, gets the nade onto Grandma. In the meantime, while I was fussing around with all the buttons. Well done. 2 remaining on this clutch attempt. 26 seconds. Security has the majority. Oh, but Nar catches Smoking Darts off guard. Gets the kill and stops the cap attempt. Well done, well tried. But 3-1, Tusk keep the lead rolling. 3K for Salmon, too. Not bad at all. Got to give props where you have it, though. That was a good clutch attempt by Smoking Darts, but you can only do so much for your team. And that was well fought, well played. That was a difficult one to retake, but unfortunately for him, Nar is just a monster with that M1 Garand. Again, if you can hit shots right, it is like the old M1 carbine. If you remember in Source, that thing was a hole puncher. It may not have a fast fire rate, but man, that with AP, whew. Yes, I do for Hadius. It is always a little special. All right, let's see what happens with Fanny running through here. Once again, cashing the check, but will it clear the bank? Capping B safe. Sailed on B, and there is the spray down. Gnar getting the nade on the pumpkin spice as well. Oh, and smoking darts. Oh, look at that chaos shot. That's crazy. That is, it should not go that far. I mean, it's been a problem with the pellets going a little too far in every version of Insurgency, but it's a little crazy how short of a barrel this thing has, and it's able to go that far and get the kill. That is impressive. Then again, no armor. That is kind of how it goes. Salmon, another double kill actually onto Victor as well. About to be 3. Oh, but Diaz says, nah, catch this. And shows, hits him in the shot there with that shotgun. Here comes William sneaking around. Grandma, sweet potatoes. Grandma looking to take back the home after the home invasion by Hadius. Oh, that was a whip and a half from Hadius there. But Grandma does get the kill and the point and objective and round. Ultimately goes Tusk 4-1 once again. What a crazy performance. Grandma 10-3 on the scoreboard. Grandma's locked in. What can I say? Some folks are locked in, some are zoned out. This is the grand finals time. It's best of 3. They do have, now Touchgrass does have some ammunition, right? They've got some room to work with, and they've got another whole map. Even if this one doesn't work out and they're like, oh, whatever, well, I don't have this one. Let them warm up and think they have it in control. This is just one map. This may not be the map they want to play, so they're just trying to get through it quick. I don't know. But so far, Touchgrass, they're trying to get progress in there so far, but not finding much luck. We're going to follow Alvin here from spawn. Going to run out and around, avoid the pre-nades. Almost cleared that one, but unfortunately got kneecapped there a little bit. I'm going to watch the cross. A little bit late for that one. Here comes the grenade. And alley-oop. Oh, well cooked. Will not get the kill, but Alvin's going to run right in there. We've seen the other side there. Security and Insurgents both kind of time and back it out. Alvin gets the kill on the Fanny. Almost shoots his teammate there. That's nearly team killed him. Salmon, lucky that wasn't him. See him running on the outside there. Hadius getting the kill on the Grandma off at Salmon. Falling to Victor's hands. Once again, it is down to Gnar, who gets the one tap onto Victor. 4v1, make that 3v1 on the outside top side. Gnar didn't see that one, but they will now. He still thinks it's lower. Still taking shots, not sure where from. Gnar gonna slide around their very dangerous flank here. We'll get on to B to Stale. Oh, he didn't see the player top. Oh, but Alvin saw him instead. It's gonna be the round going to Touchgrass. 2-4. Not bad at all from Touchgrass there. Good teamwork. Gnar trying to do what they can, but unfortunately for them, they missed too many players there out in the open. It is a tough one, right? Touchgrass were in a great position to hold on Bravo. They had the site locked down. They had the flanks locked down. They tried to hold on for dear life, but unfortunately, there's only so much you can do in a spot and roll like that. So, well fought. We'll try by Gnar, but it was Gnar going to him, if I say so myself. All right. So, Howdy Doos here, heading out of spawn, going towards B here. Where are they going to go? Looks like they're going to go for a pre-nade. I'm going to guess they're going to pre-nade. If I go with the right button this time, I'm going to pre-nade right here is my guess. Yeah. No, they're nading right here. Smart call. Will he get any kills, though? Nope, but Salmon's definitely killed Alvin, though. Uh-oh. A little less chipper, it seems. Passive play, though. Grandma taking out Victor as well. Taking him to church. As we see, Bravo played fast by Tusk. Broken Darts gets the spray down onto Gnar. Hadius will get the nade onto Fanny. Wow, Smoking Darts, that was an enemy he could have killed, but decided not to. Interesting call. Gonna rotate out of the way. This player, danger close, didn't hear them. Pumpkin Spice gets the nade into Salmon on B. And Hadius catches out Grandma from behind. They were so tunneled in on that B objective. Didn't have their flanks covered. And now William lasts alive here in a 1v3. TG working great together. Good teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, and he almost gets the kill to Smoking Darts. So close. So close, but no luck. 4-3, the comeback coming from Touchgrass. Just when it looked like Tusk was going to steamroll TG. Not so much. Not so much. The comeback. Could it be real? Like the One Piece, some things are real. And they can get much higher. But in any case, back to the actual action here. Outfit-wise, pretty mixed for security insurgents, also pretty varied. Weapon-wise, also pretty good spread. Generally speaking, heavier weapons, but still, VHS running a 5.56 and Fanny running the 45 ACP, I believe, on the Vector. So not a bad choice. And of course, for insurgents, a little bit more mixed, a little bit heavier, but Victor also rocking M16. I appreciate it. It's definitely an OG loadout. Not so much for Sandstorm, but if it works, it works. End of the day. Alvin running through. It gets the kill out of Fanny. That is a surprise. I'm sure they were not expecting Alvin to be right there in the face. Alvin gets the pick on the smoke and darts. Meanwhile, on B. Oh, Grandma gets the spray down onto Alvin, trying to go for that flash there. Didn't quite work. Salmon doing the Sandstorm flank, long ways away from any objective, but will be helpful later in the round. But there is the kill as Salmon and William with the last remaining ones and sweep the floor. Tusk 5-3 once again. Teamwork coming in big on B. I feel like I'm hearing static, but is that me? Yeah, it is me. Hold on a moment here. I'm going to quickly mute my mic and fix that. All right, should be good now. I don't know if you could hear that in game, but on my side I could hear it like buzzing a little bit. So it is now fixed, thankfully. I think it was on a little too long to where it started to do that. So thankfully it's fixed. So, and it didn't blow your ears out, hopefully. But I'll find out in a few minutes if I hear, oh no, it's too loud. But I'm sure it wasn't muted, hopefully. Anyways, back to the game here that really matters. Following Grandma once again. Here comes the smoke set and long throw across. The shots from up above as Alvin runs through. And Nar gets the final trade back. But Nar's not getting taken down by Willie. What is happening here? Nar just kind of dancing around like he's in an action movie. Everyone shoots around him as his teammates take out the remaining players aiming at him. Nar kind of pulling a bit of a link strat here, running around the objective. Out the open, everyone tries to shoot at him, and the teammates taking out the enemy shooting at him. Very action movie-esque, but Salmon will get the final killer onto Victor, and it's Tusk once again taking the round 6-3. That is crazy. On a map like Tideway, like Burhees. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? 6-3 though, well done by Tusk. TG, they're trying to hold on. They're playing a pretty standard set. I think part of the problem is Alvin can sometimes get lucky, but more often than not, it seems like the flexibility coming in from Tusk makes it really tough for Touch Grass to really kind of get lucky, get the caps in, and really start to do damage. But let's see what happens on this next round. This might be where Alvin and the gang are able to break through and start getting the round in. And it's the last round of the half, so buy out if you have any. Obviously, it's Sandstorm. You don't buy out. You know what I mean. But anyways, back to the action. Salmon team killing Fanny. That's not going to help your chances. But you're aiming across. No luck. No dice yet. The Vic's going to run straight through into Bravo here fast. Security playing a little more passive, but this could work out well if they over-rotate. It's also Nar and William's last life here at Smoke and Darts. Oh, Nar's pick up onto... Oh, from Nar onto Smoke and Darts here. Goes for the nade. Ooh, that could be devious. It's going to force him to push back a little bit. Goes for the wallbang attempt. No luck. Going to opt a full reload. Going to run straight through into B. Hold the line here. Oh, gets the flick on the one as William takes down Alvin. But Victor trades taking down William down to just Nar last alive. 2v1 here. Gets the hip fire attempt, but Victor locks in, gets the kill. And it's 6-4 to end the half. Well played by Touch Grass, keeping it calm and keeping it together. Oh, man. It is down to that. 2-round lead up. Not bad at all. Coming in from Touch Grass. Well, from, Tusk. Touch Grass wishes they were in the lead, but they are not yet. Maybe. Who knows? They could be in the lead. They may eventually be in the lead by 2 rounds. Only time will tell. And time hasn't occurred yet. So, we will see who comes out on top at the end. Is it still buzzing?
I can't!
Okay, perfect. Alright, good. It did fix. Okay. I can hear it on my side too. I was like, what the heck is this buzzing sound, man? It's crazy. I'm not getting buzzed. No. You know what I mean. Anyways, back to the action that really matters here. Second half here. This is the Grand Finals best of 3. Map 1, second half. Alvin going to run through, going into Bravo. Victor will get the first kill, the second half onto Grandma. Alvin get the B cap started. Smoking Darts taking down Fanny, but Salmon trading on the Smoking Darts. Shots long and across here. Alvin got that gas mask on. William taking down Pumpkin Spice after getting 1 kill on the Salmon there. Not bad of a start here. Sneaking out on B and gets the kill on the Nar, trying to run in fast and hard. Not going to find the luck there. Down to 1 remaining Insurgent player, and that's William sneaking around. Alvin gets the cap on B. William now staling it. Gets the kill onto Victor. Oh, with the wall bang with the Tavor. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. 5-2-6. I have to be careful not to say the meme if it happens, but not bad from Touch Grass, though. Oh, man. Alrighty. Now, let's see what happens next. Only 1 round diff. So, this is this Touch Grass coming back? Maybe. Maybe. But still, nonetheless, TGE doing a good job of locking down the map, locking down the lanes. Ultimately, Tusk tried to kind of push around to find something lucky, but just couldn't quite get it all done in time. Look at the map here and watch their placement. Surely no one else is, sure the players aren't watching as well. Pretty standard setup here and play. Insurgents very passive in the back, and they're not going aggressive. So they're waiting for security to over-rotate into B and lock in. But Nar and Salmon, though, good pickups onto Victor and Pumpkin Spice, respectively. Hadias, falling to Williams' nade, unfortunately, out in the open. Smoking Darts, nice shot there into Grandma. Salmon's sneaking in. Alvin taking down Fanny. It's a good start, but there's more work to be done. Alvin does not see the player. He put it in close to like 2 milliseconds. You could barely see it, but Smoking Darts gets to get the trade quickly and gets the cap as well for his team. That is now 5v2. As Smoking Darts hangs out on Bravo. Last alive, make that 5v1. William now facing the world right now. They got the B cap down. Williams is stale. He could go for the wall bang attempt. He's trying to find something lucky. So far, nothing yet. He could go for a shot. Oh, goes for the spray down. Not going to find it. Going to try to run back. 5v1. Oh, and the grenade from the heavens. Wow. 6-6. Who would have called that? Oh, man. Wow. All right. So Touch Grass are back with a vengeance on the second half here. Security is their side. It may just be that it was a bit of a sided match, or at least the first side there. Tusk definitely had the security advantage. Perchance it will happen. But definitely Touch Grass looking pretty strong for the second half here. We'll follow Mr. or Hadius for that matter. We'll see how Deduce goes for the nade on the outside of Bravo. This is the Insurgent entrance. No hit. Insurgents, again, very, very passive. They're not going for the aggressive plays here. Oh, Salmon, nice pickup on the smoke. That's on the outside there. Long way across. Nar as well, taking down Pumpkin Spice. Oh, but Grandma's Sweet Potatoes takes down Bravo. Grandma's stale. Not a problem for Granny. They got the smoke. They got the KS. This is going to be a tough one. Victor out in the middle of nowhere in the Toolies. Looking for something. Looking for anything. But what is Alvin doing? Alvin is in a good spot. About to get pushed. Oh, from behind. Fanny catches out Alvin off guard. And now Victor, the last one alive here. Catches out Fanny. 2 on B though. Double capping. Oh, and Williams on the outside gets the kill. Tusk take back the lead. 6-7. Okay, that was my one bad joke of the day. And keep the other ones invalidated. It's 6-7, actually. Tusk, though, good teamwork around Bravo. Again, that huge flank on the outside, devastating for security's odds, right? Insurgents, they ran on the outside here. They knew that nobody was going to carry out here. They haven't really had much contact out here on the second half. So they said, okay, cool, we'll just hang out here. And security just run through here, not even thinking about it. Not even a concern. And that's what cost them in the end. So you got to be careful about on all sides, on all areas there. Again, a pretty big stack up here coming in from the Insurgents here towards that B side. They are not falling for it again, but you can see security not running on the open this time. A little more passive, which is a smart call to make. Uh-oh. Security, caught off guard there as Insurgents now run into B. Salmon giving him a bit of a surprise there. Mr. Hadias getting the kill onto Fanny. You can see up top there. Salmon sprays down Alvin from the top side. Now Hadias comes in for the drop. Salmon, almost, he runs out of ammo. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, so tragic. Almost had that, but missed the spray on the Hadias, and that will cost them their lives. Hadias staled on B. There's one player across from him there. Oh, Grandma just took down smoking darts. Oh, no. Oh, there's the kill on the Grandma. 1v1 here. Oh, 2v1. Hadias, another kill. Hadias versus Nar. 1v1 to end this round. Do or die. The battle on Bravo goes all the way. Sneaking through. Trying to get the wallbang across, and Hadias with the wallbang. Crazy shot there. 7-7. All tied up once again. Look at that. 5K ace for Hadias. That is indeed an ace. Crazy performance there. Yeah. Yeah, that's real. That is real. Oh, man. Anyways, Hadias, great job there. The rest of the team doing good work, but unfortunately for them, not getting the kills. That is all right when you have a strong fragger on your team, of course. Look at the scoreboards real quick. 19 for Salmon. Crazy, crazy. Highest in the server. Everybody else doing a pretty good job, respectively. Here comes the nade coming out from Pumpkin Spice. They're looking for the pre-nade. Smoker Arts gets the nade onto Grandma, trying to run out. No luck on that pre-nade. But Smoker Arts gets the cap started on Bravo. Insurgents very passive. Look at this. Super, super far back. Alvin will catch out Fanny trying to run into Bravo. Because he gave away so much land there, the outside of B is now your main contest point. Up top there, you just see one through our X-ray side there. Pumpkin Spice did not see that player. But again, Pumpkin Spice also playing passive in the back. Safe approach. Where's the team playing pretty safe? Someone running long ways out here. There we go. Now this will be a surprise for security, but Victor says, don't worry about it. I'll just shoot him out too. Takes down Nar and Salmon down to Just William. Last alive once again. Going for the clutch. Oh, shoots a little low. Runs out of ammo. And now it's 8-7. It is suddenly security coming up big. Touch grass. Bringing it back. Oh, man. What can I say? What can I say except touch grass? Hey, this is their game. You know, they went from, Tusk looking like a pretty good lead, pretty decisive start here to all of a sudden, now it's Tusk on the ropes. Now, mind you, touch grass, I don't think they've lost a game yet. Let's see what happens here. Following, let's see, who are we following here? This is pretty strong. Salmon is in a good angle here to catch somebody out. This is a common spot. Security likes to rotate, but they're going to opt to play it safe this time. Not going to run out that far. But Alvin will be able to get into Bravo, get the cap started alongside his teammate. Gets the straight on the top side. No shots down, but Grandma does take a little bit of damage there. Broke her hip, falling down. Bingo night, but still in the fight nonetheless. Grandma sneaking through here, going for the battle on B. 2 inside, 1 lower, 1 upper. There's the upper plate. Doesn't see the player, unfortunately. Hadias will get the kill as well onto Fanny. Salmon now trying to go for the retake on B here. Nar going to sneak around here, going for the drop. Nar gets the 1 tap onto Hadias. But where will Nar go? Oh, he sees him topside with smoke and darts. And Vector just like, nope, 1-2. Buckle my shoe. Here comes William to try to come it back. Gets the kill into 1. But can he get the kill into 2? Alvin will say, no, you are not getting it today. That's just Salmon last alive here. 1v3. Salmon, they have the grim. Oh, and not going to happen, Chief. Smoking Darts gets the kill. 9-7. Wow. And a 2. Oh, man. Not lives being called out. 2-round difference now. It's 2 rounds away for the first map win for Touch Grass. Tusk still far away, but still winnable. Oh, man. In any case, who is going to take this game. I think it'd be easy to call Touch Grass to take this one, but I think this, for what it's worth. Okay, don't. Why are people always team killing or killing each other in pause rounds? I swear, people these days. This is anybody's game to win. Anybody's map to win. But I think there is a chance. There is a timeline in which Tusk, despite these, wins 4 rounds in a row and takes game 1. Is it this timeline? Probably not. I could see this one going to overtime and then going to a best of 6 at that point. Mind you, it is still a best of 3 overall. So if this map goes to overtime, we still got the other game, at least one other game to play. So it is not that easy. So the question is, who is going to win this, and will they win this? See some parkour action here coming out from Insurgency players, of course. Anybody who knows Insurgency knows that people love to break the map and parkour wherever you could remotely stand. So what you don't see is this tiny little pixel of a shoe. See this little pixel right here? That is holding the weight of this character aiming across. That is some very, very strong wood there. Wood, and you believe it? All right. Bad puns aside here. 9-7, pretty close. This is anybody's game to win. And yeah, as I said before, I think Tusk, they have a chance of winning this. Touch Grass most likely going to take this one. Maybe 1 or 2 rounds. Even if Tusk takes a game or 2, they can only lose 1 round before you're at match point. So they don't have a lot of room to work with. If I had to guess, I don't think we're going to see Tusk win this one. Because that's, again, 4 non-stop wins. Possible, sure. Likely, probably not. So I could see it being 8-9, 11-9 finish for the first game. But we will see what happens. We're now back live. This is Touch Grass versus Tusk. Grand Finals, Map 1, Side 2. Falling smoke and darts from spawn here. Looks like he has a grenade cooked, ready to roll here. A fragmentation grenade, to be specific. Goes a long way off. Not a bad throw. Look at the kill. No dice. The Pumpkin Size looking for the first kill there onto Salmon. Smoke and darts running in here. Looking for something lucky. We see Grandma taking down Hadias on the outside of B there. Smoke and darts going for the pre-fire a little early, but not a bad expectation. Pumpkin Spice and Victor, they're getting the kills respectively, but Nar trading just as quick. Taking on Pumpkin Spice, but has one more to watch out for. Victor on the outside getting nailed down by William as Nar takes down Alvin. Smoke and darts last alive, soloed on B here, trying to stay safe and gets pushed, but Smoke and darts stays alive, takes down Nar. 1v1 here, William versus Smoke and darts. Last alive, who actually, there's the respawn. Unfortunately, William there looks like they hopped off. Oh, they went up the stairs and they lost the objective. 5v1 now. William has to push this. William has to push this, but they're not going to push it, which means security has all the time in the world to now run off the... Yeah. As soon as they run off, they're going to know where they ran off. Tries to go for the play on the outside. It's too late. You're running out of options. You've got to run. Yeah, Smoke and Darts gets the kill. That's... Yeah. William there. They tried to make a play at the last minute. Not going to work. Match point... map point, excuse me, for Touch Grass. It is not game or match point. But I guess you could say it's game point. It is ultimately about to be the map for Touch Grass there. Unfortunately for William, they had a good idea, but unfortunately they kind of panicked at the last second there. They weren't sure where to go. They were trying to play outside, then trying to play on B, and then trying to move back around. As soon as they lost the objective, you got to push that fast and you got to run. Whether you're running at the outside or running towards A or looking to try and hold like a BC or something, which you're probably not going to do. Run fast, get the kill on B, try to run up the stairs and go upper B. They could go to the stairs on that side of B. That might have worked a little better. Even if it is out in the open, which it would seem really dangerous. That could surprise them, and that might be fast enough if you're running. But they kind of hesitated there for a second. Took a little too long. It's not enough. But Alvin and had Boost getting the kills on Dinar, and Alvin spray down onto Fanny as well. TG are just steamrolling Tusk right now. They want to lock in this win. Running through. That's a teammate, buddy. I know they're bloodthirsty. They're going the distance. But you still got William and Grandma. There's William. Grandma gets the kill on the Smoke and Darts. Alvin tries to get the spray down. Not going to hit it. Does he have enough ammo? Yes, he does. That is the first game, 11-7. To finish it up. Here are your scores at the end of time here. Better head out of here before he kicks me out. That is still a bug, unfortunately, in the game. That is just kind of how these things go, right? Unfortunately, bugs. They're buggy, you know. They wiggle around. They stay in place where you don't want them to go. That is just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Just reconnect to the server. Probably use the same server, I'm guessing. Still, great game nonetheless. That was on Tideway. Firefight West, of course. Ultimately, it was the win there coming in from Touchgrass on map 1. We have the next map coming in is going to be, if I pull it up real quick here, if I look at my list of stuff, I have the no BGM, don't worry. It'll be back in just a second. Security on Tell. So this should be a fun one. This is Firefight East. This is the CQB map. So this should be a good one. Now we've got that done. Let's see. Touch grass. And we'll put a little 1 on there. Perfect. All right. Let's bring it back to the game. That did not look very good. All right. Well, a little T-Tours moment here. Just 1 second. I'll fix that up. Yeah. Like that. I should fix it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, Touchgrass have 1 game. Let's reset the scores as well. While I'm here. And look at that. They're on the same sides as well. It's almost like fate or something. We'll reset the scores. There we go. Alrighty. Just make sure this is good. Ooh. Let's see. Okay. Boom. Okay. Apologies for that. A little bit of little scuffness, but that's sometimes how these things go. This next map going to be very, very CQB heavy. So the action we just saw there was pretty fast, but it's going to be even faster on this map. Touchgrass, as we saw at the end there, they are very, very, when they are like locked in and they're on go mode, they are fast. They are deadly. They are dangerous. And on a map this small, this only gives them more fuel to the fire. And it's going to be burning like nothing else. But that will be happening very soon. I'm guessing they are still figuring out their teams and whatnot. They are goofing around, it seems. Let them do their thing here. In any case, we'll be right back. Once the teams are ready to go, we will regain and go to the action. But for now, just chill out, and as we'll be right back. Wow, that was fast. They already called live. Barely had time to get a sip of my drink here. Jeez Louise. All right. Pop off. Alrighty. Oh, boo. They called live and then they say live on restart. Look at this. They called live. Live on restart. Oh, yeah. See, live. You know what it is? Someone on there called Lord Live who wasn't captain. Oh, that's why. Yeah, you're not supposed to be calling live. You're not captain. Because what happens is someone will go AFK and not realize it and they'll say, oh, it's Lore. But it's like, oh, wait, no, it's not. And miscommunication happens. It happens everywhere, even happens in video games. So, in any case, this is game 2 in this best of 3 touch grass with 1 game up on the board. Smoking our first nade. We're going to get the first kill onto Fanny as well. Kill onto Victor. Pumpkin Spice in good position. We'll get the X-ray out to see what's happening in game, of course. Grandma on the A side here looking to hold across. Gets the pick onto Hot Deuce. Yes. the A side flank there. Grandma now moving into B, locking down the objective. Gonna prone in the right spot at the right time. The problem is, does this player on the other side see them? No, Grandma sees them though. Okay, and Spice gets the kill onto Nars. Smoking Darts takes down Salmon. Now last alive is gonna be Smoking Darts. Trying to solo on B here against Grandma. Taking some shots, and Grandma with the wall bang with the Ace 52. Ace in the pocket gets the kill onto Smoking Darts for the first round on the board for Tusk. Now, of course, Touchgrass are 11 points away from victory, but make that a little bit longer, of course. Now, if Tusk does win this, we do go to game 3. However, if Touchgrass wins this, it is all going down. But the good news is that scoreboard-wise, while we did see, Tusk start initially out pretty good, they had a good overall positioning and good strategy. Touchgrass got a couple kills here and there, but it really came down to just right place at the right time for Grandma. 3 kills on the board and huge ones on B that were effective for the round victory. So Touchgrass, they can recover, but we'll see how well they can. Victor getting the first kill there onto Nar to start it off. We see pretty heavy stack up by security onto that AB side. Pumpkin Spice getting the kill there onto Fanny as well. Pumpkin Spice looking to hold off with a push from C. Not going to happen. They're actually playing very passive. William flanking all the way in the middle of nowhere. And there's another player out in the middle of nowhere as well. What is going on with this? This is so goofy. What is going on? Why are people out here? Nobody should be out here. Like, yeah, you can technically use it. I mean, nobody would expect it, except someone did. I don't know. That's unusual to me, but what do I know? I might just get the kill onto Alvin in the meantime. With Salmon sneaking around like a sneaky snake on. Oh, but unfortunately, the problem with the big gun is it is waving around. It was also in all white, so that might make it a little easy to spot. As Hadous gets the kill on the Grandma on A and ties it up 1-1, even Steven. So, with that in mind, it is getting close. That is one of the problems and drawbacks with having a weapon that is all white. It's very easy to see you prone. As you can see, someone's gun over there. Very, very easy to see in the dark or in general. Having it painted in all white paint, floating around. Looks great in snow, but this is not a snow map. There is no snow anywhere in the middle of the desert here. So it's a little bit too low for that, a little too hot. So might be better with the Wormwood skin, personally. But hey, to each their own. It is your gun. It's your game. But we will follow Hadous from Alpha and see what they do on this next round. Starting out, we do see again that flank. That deep flank on the outside of here. Kind of crazy how that's working out really well for him, actually. That could be a meta change in the future. Hadous getting the first kill there onto Fanny for this round. Oh, actually, Grandma got killed a little bit earlier, so second kill, and that matters. Yeah, it was a kill from Alpha, it looks like. Free flank and rotation for Hadous there as Alvin gets the kill on the Salmon. We see Nar trying to recover, hold something. I guess they win kill onto Alvin, but Hadous catches out Nar on the rotation as Williams taken down by Smoking Darts, and it's going to be Touchgrass taking the lead 2-1 once again. Either it's going to be tooth and nail, or we're going to see Touchgrass start to really pull ahead and pull a pretty big lead here. Smoking Darts 3 kills there on B. Huge plays here. Once they lost that A initial push, or once Tusk lost that initial push on this A side here, everything kind of curled around from there, right? Team kind of flowed through here. Caught them on the backside trying to catch around. They got 1 or 2 of them rotating, but of course there's 5 players to worry about, so you can only do so much. Right, you're only one person. You can't be in 2 different places at once. That would make this a bit like Quantum League, but unfortunately that is also not around anymore. But in any case, following Smoking Darts here. Going for the nade. Ooh, interesting nade throw. Going to be into B here. Wow. What? It nades into that window. That's and the smoke. Wow. Okay, Alvin and Hadous getting the kills as well. Crazy throw there. Well, I'm going to have to I need to clip that to see how that's done later. That is amazing. Let's see what they can do. Alvin in position. Waiting for the push. Not going to happen just yet. Nar. William gets taken down by Smoking Darts. Nar last alive here on Alpha. Trying to clutch it 1v4 here. Odds aren't looking good, but there's still a fight. There's still a chance. Be capped up most of the way. Security There we go. The two going against the one on Alpha here. Dark pushes in. They try to get it, but Pumpkin Spice with the cap in the meantime. 5v1. Not going to happen, Captain. It's another round on the board for Touch Grass. 3-1 as they continue to keep it going and keep it alive. So, what are you going to do as Tusk? You're down only 2. Now, you're only down 2 rounds, mind you. It is only 2 rounds. However, it's 2 rounds that you do not want to be losing on. Right? This is Grand Finals, Map 2. You're already down a game. It's not looking good, Chief, but there's still a chance. What could you do? Again, the outside flank is very effective. It is. I think they can predict it and hear it pretty well now, so it's not as, surprising for the security forces here, but we will see what they opt to do. Pumpkin Spice going to run for the play here on that C side, going to opt to go B instead. Going to hold off of the B fast push. Not going to happen. They're going to actually flood and go A this time. Huge player. Smoking Dart's the only one nearby, and we see William there going for the deep flank on the outside there. Nar taking down Victor. B control going to security. Well, to Insurgents for a moment, but security takes it right on back. Again, they have the double A stack there. They're currently staled on B. But Smoking Darts catches out Grandma from the top side. Insurgents are going to go for the A play instead. Then going for the reload. Going to opt to push it, or maybe not. Nope, they're going to hold off. Salmon does get the pickup on the Pumpkin Spice. Here comes Smoking Darts to clear out Alpha as Alvin catches out Salmon, trying to go for the play on B. They're going to double it up. Smoking Darts now staled at Alpha. Goes for the wallbang. Doesn't get the kill. Oh, but top William saves his teammate there. That is beautiful teamwork. And Fanny capturing Alpha makes it a 5v2 now. The tables have turned. From a 2v2 to a 5v2 in just a moment. Hadias gets the kill onto Fanny running up, and Alvin takes down Nar. Still one flank long ways away. Now it's going to be William sneaking around. Hadias capturing Bravo. Here's the respawn. Grandma gets the pick finally onto Hadias there. Trying to shoot the player. They're prone. Oh, William gets the kill to 1. Going for 2, but Smoking Darts says, not today. Not today, my friend. Salmon capping up Bravo here, about halfway now. Getting the double cap in. Holding the line here. Grandma picks up Victor. But Victor from the grave gets the martyrdom kill onto Grandma. Salmon takes down Smoking Darts, trying to run into B to stop the cap at A. Still being captured. Bravo being capped up. 5v1 reset now. Alvin, the weight of the world on their shoulders as they face off against the entire enemy force. Oh, there's a 1. There's a... Oh, no. Grandma team killed Nar. Oh, Alvin, you got kill stolen by an enemy. Tragic. But we still have the play on B here. Last man. Oh, the running hip kill. Crazy. The problem is they're facing off against 2 at once here. Alvin going bananas. Going to run around. The problem is making a lot of noise, and they're going to run to Salmon, who gets the kill. Unfortunate. But that will be Tusk taking a round now 2-3. Oh, man. What a battle. What a fight. Alvin doing the best they could. They were going crazy. They were popping off. The only problem is when you're in that mode and you're hunting, you're trying to find out what to do, you're trying to run around, trying to figure things out. That's often when you make, unfortunately, the bad call of running in a little too fast to the right spot and getting caught out. That's the key. Sometimes just playing when you're in that role, you're trying to fight someone who's, going all crazy on a spot. You just got to let them run into let them make the mistake, and you catch them off guard. That's usually how you can get them. Not every time. Sometimes they are just that good, but everybody slips up from time to time. Now back on A, holding passive Grandma and Nar, though. Good opening kills. Spraynard coming in from security. No kill yet. And he capping up B, uncontested so far. Smoking Darts catching down Grandma. And holding off. Oh, little bit of recoil there, but Fanny eventually got the kill there onto Alvin. Down to just one remaining player. Smoking Darts in position, trying to jitter peek that one. Gets the kill on a Fanny, trying to jump up and slide boost. Not going to work. Goes for the A hold here. The problem with A hold like this is you are facing a 5v1 now. BC advantage going to Insurgents. They don't have to do anything. But Smoking Darts has to do everything. Meaning Smoking Darts has to make a move. Has to make a play here. Insurgents, they need to lock the map down. Someone's got a good control of this vector here. But they still have this angle here they can sneak around with. Grandma's getting closer in a position to lock that in. But they need to move a little quicker. Nobody's wanting to make an obvious player mistake here. Here to smoke for the play on A here. Smoking Darts get a little more encouragement to move. Time is running out. Less than a minute remaining. Smoking Darts has to go for one of these two objectives or they will lose at the end of time. 50 seconds remaining. The player on the backside, they're already flanked. Caught off guard. Salmon gets the kill to Smoking Darts. It's going to be Tusk taking it back. 3-3. Tied up once again. Tusk are not out of the woods just yet. They are not giving up. They are here, and they want to win. Why is it there? I swear, these cameras, man. Because what'll happen is it'll be here, but if you ever looking up at all, it'll just like zoom in like that. That's why. So you can't get any like low shots that look cool. Because there's ways of doing that that are, you know, cool. And there's ways where you're like, oh, okay, funny. Prone is illegal. Never. Ever, ever. Just don't drop shot. That's... I've done that all the time, so I cannot be calling the kettle black if I said you can't do it. But, you know. In any case, Hedius back in the action here, getting the kill. A nade kill on the Fanny. Grandma takes down Al with Pumpkin Spice, nailing down Salmon, trying to jump it around. Another kill for Pumpkin Spice on Dinar, as well as Hedius running towards that alpha side of Pumpkin Spice, capping up B. Pretty well. Grandma low on health and options here. Already getting flanked from behind. Almost gets meleeed by Victor. Coming around now. Williams last alive here for Tusk, but Pumpkin Spice gets the trade just as fast, and Touch Grass take the lead back in an instant, 4-3, as they call in and kill very, very quickly. A very decisive round of victory. Formula 1 mode. Yeah, they were on Demon Time. They're on Speed Racer. Right? I don't think anyone knows what that means. But yeah, security was, they were on Speed Racer mode. They were going full speed. They didn't hit the turbo button. They were on turbo mode before. Now they're at full speed. Yeah, you'd almost say Mirror's Edge, but I don't know if people remember that game. Might be a little too old. But here we go. Grandma will follow them from spawn. Here comes the setup. Alvin shoots across and gets the kill. Salmon does take down Victor at least. Grandma going down on a good start, but Insurgent's very passive here. You can see them stacked up in the back here. They're heavily going for an A approach, it looks like. Out on this side here. Pumpkin Spice just kind of hanging out, staled on B here, excuse me. So they're trying to hide around. Pumpkin Spice looking for a head. Not going to find it, but will eventually get it onto Salmon, but not quite the headshot. Next shot still devastating nonetheless. Nar looking to clear this up, though, trying to take the trade back from Smoking Darts. There's the shot. Oh, and there goes the head. Smoking Darts, former. No longer. B-cap still happening here. Nar a little too late to the party. Pumpkin Spice gets the cap on B. 5v2 now for Nar. Rather, against Nar. We see the B-cap starting. A little bit of a bait there. Not bad call. C also being baited, but actually being capped and held. Now Nar getting on. The only problem is... Oh, Pumpkin Spice is in position. Gets the kill. Fanny gets the kill on the Victor. Alvin now running through, running right into this last player. Fanny hip fire spray down kill onto Alvin. Fanny be able to solo cap and keep A alive here. Smoking Dart's going to go for the retake. Here they go. Oh, looks away at the wrong time. Once again, Fanny 3 kills on Alpha here. We'll be able to lock it in for the round. Are they going to go for 4? Yep, they are going for it. Here we go. We got to watch Fanny. Oh, and a caster's curse, it seems. As soon as they click on somebody, they look the wrong way. 5-3 as Touch Grass take the round win. And no, D-Warner is not in the game, unfortunately. Now, maybe they are, and they're under a different alias. I don't know. They are who they are in here, so it's usually how I call it. But in any case, the pause being called out here. So 3 rounds. My brain can work. 3 rounds left in this first half of the second map in our best of 3 grand finals here. Looking strong for Touch Grass so far. But again, Tusk can come back. We've seen them do it before. Can they do it again? Maybe. Yes, maybe. It's possible. Anything is possible with enough luck, enough magic. Looks like they have people AFK hanging out. Hit the Vape Nation. Nice. Do people even know that anymore? Vape Nation? Might be too old. Oh, sign of the times, I suppose. It is how it is. But yeah, it's pretty even, Steven, back and forth here. This is anybody's game to win or lose. So I could call the Touch Grass are probably going to take the next two, 3 rounds. I think Tusk might have 1 round, maybe 1 more, if that, but probably going to see 1, 2 rounds at most, at max. And then we'll see. Maybe second half Tusk comes back, but I don't know. It's tough to call. So we will see who ends up being it. There we go. Live on restart. Looks like the players have figured out what they wanted to do. They are back in business. We are live. Interesting aesthetics as well from the insurgent side. Security, a little more military themed, obviously. Being, you know, a PMC group. But in any case, we'll follow Smoke and Darts from spawn here. Looks like they're a little slow. They do have, in terms of movement speed, of course. In terms of that, ammo-wise, they are fully loaded with 2 grenades. So, despite the lighter weapon, fortunately, that will slow them down, of course. We're in position, just kind of waiting for something lucky. Victor with a long pick across with the M24. Whoa, Nelly. Kill onto Fanny. Victor in a good spot. Good grenade here. Will get the kill on the Salmon, but Nar gets the trade just as quickly. On to Victor. Hadias looking to clear out Alpha. Pumpkin Spice taking down Nar, and we see Smoke and Darts hanging out the top side here, looking for something lucky, but William will now sneak through into Bravo. Gets the kill onto Hadias, trying to take down this player on A. Not going to happen. Captain's grandma is staying alive. If only Spider-Man could do that. But Pumpkin Spice, meanwhile, on B, capping it up. So, well, capping it with the teammate, actually. They're double A and double B caps here. So 5v5 reset. Insurgents have the advantage. AC majority at the end of time. They will win unless they get off the objective or capture one of the other ones. So security, they have options, but Insurgents definitely in the lead right now. Alvin going for the peek across. Not going to find a Pumpkin Spice. Does find out Fanny. Hot Deuce going around. Eventually going around. They're taking their time. Victor still running the M24 out in the middle of Charlie for some reason. They're taking a shot. Oh, hits the lucky pick, but nope. Oh, tried to hip fire, but Salmon says nah. Salmon says no. Not going to happen, Captain. Smoke and Darts picks up Nar, trying to go for the play on B. Leaves it flashing, which is an interesting approach.
I need help!
It's an interesting approach. The only problem is if someone does sneak on a B, Smoke and Darts isn't going to be aware of that. Hadias does catch out William, though, in Alpha. That is good. And Grandma taking down Hadias in A means it's down to just Smoke and Darts last alive here. Going for the drop shot. Oh, almost hits the head. Oh, couldn't quite get it done. Unfortunately, that was not a player that was alive, but Grandma catches out Smoke and Darts trying to make a play for A. Not going to happen, Captain. 5-4 Tusk, keeping that ever closer. There's still 1 more round, I believe. This is only 9 rounds. Now, is that the case? Yeah. I don't know why they call it a good half. It's 9 rounds. Guys, it's 10 rounds. That doesn't change it at all. They're just calling it a little early. They're pre-gaming a little bit, perhaps. Getting some their buyout rounds happening. So, this is where you buy the Negev, buy some flashes, buy some smokes, have some fun. Rush B. Yeah. It's a good idea. No, last round was pretty good, though. Good back and forth action there coming in from Touch Grass. Ultimately, it was Tusk. Just kind of keeping good control of B and taking it. So, going to end 5-5.5 is my prediction, but we'll see what happens here. Team G doing a good job of getting the kills in and good positioning, especially Alvin on a rampage. Gets the kill onto William, but Smoke and Darts takes down Nar. The tide's turned, and now it is Tusk facing extinction as Grandma comes up and around for Bravo. You see security just running through. They're on esports mode right now. Salmon gets the kill on Smoke and Darts. Running around, last alive, low on health, low on options with only a flash and AS Val. There's the respawn. They're going to go for the spawn camp, despite being the last one alive here. They wouldn't expect that. Oh, but Smoke and Darts did! That's what I'm talking about. That's the in-game experience. 6-4. Who would have thunk the first would spawn camp? Of course. You always want to look, because you never know when someone's going to be sitting there waiting to spawn camp. Now, last up, should you be doing that? Probably not. No, it's probably not a smart idea. You had to ask me, but what would I know? I don't know. I'm just an observer. I'm just a caster. But you might have better odds than somewhere else. They played a relatively safe position to spawn camp from. It was just, someone expected it. So what can you do? You can't win them all.
Contact east!
The good news is, good thing it contacts east and not west. Because enemy west is unfortunately out of the tournament. But in any case, excuse me, live on restart, we are back. Only 2 rounds once again. So far in the second map here, we've seen 2-round leads continuing and maintaining. They'll get 2 or 3 rounds at most, and then the other team will come back, tie it up, and then another 2 rounds, back and forth, 2 rounds. It's crazy. But in any case, following Fanny here from spawn for our second half of our second map. Oh, the nade getting negated there by the early opening nade. And they still have full control here. Salmon's going to run. Well, Fanny ultimately running. Salmon getting the first kill of the second half on the Pumpkin Spice. Sneaking through here. They're going to run into a player close. But they're going to opt to go the other way around. Alvin and Grandma, though, getting kills respectively. Good opening ones. But Bravo being capped up about 25%. Grandma going to go for the play on C. We're going to opt to hold it or we're going to rotate. They're going to stick in that cap. Interesting call. Definitely interesting call. William, they're doing something on Alpha. Smoking darts. And Alvin getting some work done there on Bravo. Alvin going to go for the retake of Charlie here. Already down to just 2 on touch grass. Tusk coming in. What are they going to do? Run in. Oh, headshot right into Grandma. Oh, man. Smoking darts getting the kill. Once again, touch grass, though. Bringing it back, 7-4. Just when you thought Tusk was about to take this, Alvin 4K. Look at that. Alvin just doing the work on Bravo. Carrying the torch. Currently second highest. Despite all that work, second highest. Smoking darts, 19 and 8. Crazy. Crazy. More than a 2 KDR is bananas. Then again, this is grand finals. This is where the cool stuff happens. This is where it counts. This is where it matters. And it is down to this. 3 rounds away from the win for touch grass. It is 7 rounds to go for Nar. He finally gets that kill. Pumpkin Spice and Alvin and Victor, though, getting work done already. Not great for their chances for Tusk. Make that 1 remaining. Oh, Pumpkin Spice catching out Nar. What a team wipe. Unfortunately, touch grass take the round as Tusk sweeped. Okay. People calling. Okay, buddy. Okay, funny. Yeah, touch grass just working the Tusk into a husk. Okay. Tusk, unfortunately, just pushed to the limit there. They just had nowhere to go. They tried to play their spots. Not working, not hitting anything, not finding anything. But you have a 20 bomb. Touch grass. But ultimately, what can Tusk do? I'd say a C stack's going to be good, and we see that kind of happening here. The triple C-side stack could be very, very effective on throwing off this team, right? We see him heavily stacked towards B. They're actually going to similarly match that. Just by happenstance, Grandma going for the play down below here. Trying to bait out the lucky shot. Not going to happen. Grandma's actually underneath an enemy player here. They don't quite realize that. Grandma does get the pick on the Pumpkin Spice. Going to run into B and gets the kill onto Alvin as well. About to be 3 perhaps, but 2 to open with is a very strong start for Grandma here. And Bravo now being in control of security. You know it's flashing to their side respectively. But Salmon catches out Smoking Darts. Hadias last alive here. Hadias gets the kill onto 1. Going to run through the smoke. Not even a care in the world. 4v1, now 3v1. Play on the outside. Salmon watches and gets the kill on the Hadous. Trying to get lucky. And will get nothing at the end of the day. 5-8. Tusk still in the fight. Despite the 4-round lead, they are not done yet. They're not giving up. They haven't quit. They want to win. And they're going to go all the way. I think. I think this is going to go in overtime. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be, 11-7. I can see it happening. But we will see how this plays out. Following Pumpkin Spice here. Heading out of spawn. They do have the Chaos, so it's going to be a fast play. Could play passive too, but, Chaos works a lot better at closer ranges. Again, being a close map, it's pretty much useful every... Oh! Bit of a missing bank shot there. Darts get the nade, though, onto Fanny. In the meantime, there it is, the deep run-in TG just running straight through lines here. They didn't see him. There's the shot on the Grandma. About to be 2 here. Do they know? Oh, the hip fire kill. Nar taking down Hadias, but Pumpkin Spice in position, but Alvin will get the kill instead. Obfuscated by smoke, but Alvin can see straight through. Down to just 1 remaining player here. And who is that? That is William trying to clutch this up. 3v1 here. Alvin from the top side. There it is. 5-9. A good work day for many. But another day, another round of success for Touch Grass. They are now 2 away from overall victory. But Touch Grass, well, Tusk for that matter, excuse me. Tusk has a lot of work to do. They really, really need to find something lucky. Whether it be a play towards A, a fast push to C or something, they really got to change things up in a way that's going to work. Otherwise, this game is going to be over very quickly. It's do or die time for Tusk. Touch Grass. Just got to lock in, get the kills again, and go for it. I'll follow Grandma, see what they're going to do. Here's the pre-nade set. We'll slide out of the way in time. You can see the aggressive play from Touch Grass. Once again, they are pushing in deep into the lines here. Pumpkin Spice doing a good job. A little parkour action here. Look at this, playing the edges very well. Look at that. Beautiful flank here. Victor getting the kills on Dinar as well. Getting picked up. Salmon taking down Victor. Good trade, but Alvin will take down Grandma trying to play on the outside for C there. Not going to find luck. Down to 1 remaining player already, and that's Salmon over towards Alpha. TG on fire. Not much left. What? Salmon trying to hit that? How would you even hit something like that? I can't even understand how you would hit a shot like that. Crazy lucky hip shot, maybe out of the blue. I mean, it was a pre-fire. So, pre-fires are relatively easy to hit. Is he going to try for it again? No. Oh, man. How are they going to hit this? Are they going to go for the play? It's 5v1 now. Fanny is dead. Despite what the scoreboard might show you on the screen there. Salmon 5v1 here to prevent match point. The pressure is on. Oh, the head sticking out. Gives it away. Give it away now. It's 10-5. Touch Grass at not just map point, not just game point. This is tournament point. This is for all of the marbles. 10-5. They are 1 round away from winning it all. Tusk have had no luck on the second half. It was pretty close beforehand, but now the tides have very much turned. They need some luck. They need some magic out of nowhere to save them. Otherwise, this is going to be game over very quickly. Well, let's see what happens here. We'll follow William, going from spawn, going towards Alpha, hanging out. Salmon holding the line. Grandma holding the line. Once again, Fanny going for the play here on B. Looking for the push-up. Kydias will get the nade onto Granny. Fanny in position here. Oh, and Alvin catches out. Fanny trying to sneak up there. No luck. Pumpkin Spice also getting picked up by Salmon on the opposite side. Oh, there comes Alvin dropping in. Takes down Salmon. And we see Nar now going around for the flank up. William in position trying to leave Alpha. Smoke and Darts holds on to Bravo. How? Oh, they just got up from the window. Makes sense. They are hanging out, capping it out. It's down to just Nar and William last alive here. Gets the wall bang onto Alvin. But Hadias will catch out Nar. It is all down to William. 1v2. The final kills. The final moment, potentially, for this tournament. All down to this, and Hadous will secure the win for Touch Grass. 11-5. GG's, well played. That's the end of the game. Congratulations to Touch Grass. You have won the 2025 November Clash. And the game saved and actually finished. That is crazy.